Hey, it's Matt Cook here with Daily Medical Discoveries, and I'm going to be talking about DHT today. There's so much misunderstanding about DHT because people think that it makes you go bald if you're a man or it makes you get prostate inflammation. But I want to point something out about DHT. This is a write-up that I did recently, and this is on Daily Medical Discoveries. And it's DHT creating brain fog leading to dementia. And basically, they take some animals. This is a good use of animals. It's not cruel. And basically, they take animals that get old very quickly. They deprive them of DHT, and they find that they develop fiber structures in the brain similar to dementia, okay? Structurally, morphologically similar to dementia. Which means, if this translates to people, and I'm sure it does, DHT being low in a lot of guys is going to lead to a lot more dementia. Just that simple, because that's what this is basically pointing out. And he said we found a decrease in androgen levels may be one of the risk factors for Alzheimer's dementia. Androgens include a whole lot of steroids, principally testosterone and DHT. And this focused on DHT. Now, nobody ever supplements DHT, right? Well, not really. I've supplemented with DHT. I have some legal, entirely legal DHT in this bottle, 1 milligram per drop. And I put it in my belly button, and I've experimented with it, and it's pretty amazing what DHT does. It helps you with relieving you of brain fog. It makes you sharper. It makes your mood better. And whereas testosterone turns into estrogen, DHT does not. So DHT doesn't, as they say, aromatize into estrogen. So I think there's going to be a lot more possibilities of DHT inflammation, of DHT supplementation. As we say, and as I wrote in the article, it doesn't cause prostate cancer, it doesn't cause baldness, but a lot of people are using things like dutasteride and finasteride that lower DHT, that interfere with the enzyme 5-alpha reductase. And that could be very, very harmful. So I would like to just make sure that you realize DHT is something that you need, and you also need testosterone. Now, speaking of which, I have wanted to show you this. This is an article regarding prostate BPH and testosterone and hypogonadism, which is what they very fancy term for low testosterone. Well, it just turns out that when you have low testosterone, and probably when you have low male androgens, you have a heavier, more inflamed prostate. Prostate inflammation actually is worse as testosterone levels fall. And another one from, this is a good study that I have reviewed in the past. And basically, the volume of prostates, the size of the prostate, is bigger when your testosterone is lower. Now, that doesn't mean that if you get extra testosterone, like supplemental testosterone, like injections of TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, that doesn't mean that your prostate will shrink down. Doesn't mean that at all. When people get supplemental testosterone, their prostate doesn't shrink. Sometimes it grows. Why? Because the supplementation, as it's done by the medical profession today, oftentimes uses very high doses of testosterone. And those high doses turn more into estrogen, and estrogen is really what causes the prostate to become inflamed. So if it's natural, or what we call endogenous testosterone, your levels of testosterone should be as high as possible naturally. And that keeps prostate inflammation down. If your prostate is inflamed, it usually means your testosterone is low. But when you replace your testosterone, if you're going to get testosterone replacement therapy, you want to talk to someone who doesn't give you these really high doses, which is what they generally do. They generally give you an injection of what we call an esterified testosterone, which is a testosterone decanoate or propionate or something like that. And that lingers in the bloodstream for several weeks, but they give you 100, 200, 300 milligrams of that The average male who's healthy, a young person, maybe produces 4 milligrams of testosterone in a day. So you can see that the supplementation of testosterone itself is generally way too high and can cause the prostate to get bigger rather than smaller. And, you can see in this study, they still don't get it. A lot of these scientists don't get it. The process of BPH continues as men age, despite the fact that testosterone decreases. No, it actually correlates with prostate volume. It gets bigger and heavier when you have lower testosterone levels. Let me see if I can find that one real quick. All right, here it is. Relationship between serum total testosterone, okay, that's total, and prostate volume in aging men. And this was an excellent study. We analyzed the correlation between prostate volume, which is size, and men with low testosterone had significantly larger prostate volume. Testosterone was negatively correlated with prostate volume. In other words, higher testosterone, lower prostate size. With increased testosterone level, prostate volume showed a significant linear decreasing trend. So if you want to have a healthy prostate, you want to have good high testosterone levels naturally. If you don't have naturally high testosterone levels, if you do decide to get testosterone supplementation, which I think could be a very good idea, you just want to get small amounts of it. I found you don't need large amounts of it. There's ways of supplementing. If you're interested in talking to us further, just go to dailymedicaldiscoveries.com. Join my newsletter list. You'll get emails from me and from Dr. McGill that are all our findings, all of our, and we'll also give you the opportunity to pursue online coaching with us. Thank you so much.